Well, hey guys, it's Catherine. If you follow me on Facebook, you know I had a little issue with my mojo last week. So I'm breaking through my mojo block by taking a peruse through the challenge section over at Stamp Nation. I found one challenge that was inspired, well, the challenge was to go to one of the members' galleries and be inspired by one of her cards. I love that. So I took a gander at Gail's gallery, and there's one card in there that sparked my creativity just a little bit. It's a card that was made on craft cardstock with white embossing, and I thought it was perfect because we are in the middle or getting to the tail end of our Heated Up event over at Stamp Nation, where we have been exploring tons of different techniques and products that have to do with heat embossing, so they go hand in hand. And so today we are going to do some white embossing. I'm going to pull in a stencil, and we're going to do it on craft cardstock. If you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, and with that, let's get started. Now here I am in the Stamp Nation gallery, and this is the card by Gail, or Owl Eyes is her screen name, that captured my attention. I love the contrast of that white on that craft cardstock. I just think it looks stunning, and I love the flowers that she used. They're so beautiful. Gail used stamps on her card, and I'm going to use a stencil. So I'm just going to do a little bit of adhesive on the back so that anchors my cardstock down. It won't slide around while I'm stenciling. I'm using the Lace Stencil by Tim Holtz, and I'm just going to anchor it down with some Post-it tape so this doesn't slide around either. And you can see my stencil is extremely warpy. That's because I've used it a lot, and I've used it with some stenciling and heating techniques. So hopefully I'll be able to get this flat and get a good impression. So I'm going to take my Versamark, and I'm just going to stamp it straight through that stencil. So it looks like I've got a complete stenciled image there. So I'm just going to peel this back. I have some white embossing powder, and we'll just add this. Cover the whole Versamarked image with the white embossing powder. Tap off the excess. And I'll grab my heat tool. Takes just a minute to heat up, but then you will see the white embossing powder turn from a powder to a shiny, brighter white, and that's when you know it's done. So then move your heat tool across that image to complete the embossing. So because of the size of the stencil, I decided to make the card long this way and cut it down this way. So I'm just going to add this to my card front. Before I do that, I have, let's see, here it is, a little strip of gold. I felt like when I put this card together, there's a little bit too much space going on right here. So I love the look of gold with this white craft and dark brown, which this is Early Espresso by Stampin' Up. So I'm just going to add that right down at the bottom, add this to my card layer, and then we'll work on the sentiment. I'm going to do the sentiment on a tag. So this is from the Tag Buddies tag set, and I'm going to use the And Sentiments. I think I'm going to do Hugs and Kisses, and then I can give this to one of my girlies. And I have die cut an ampersand, so we can add these. I'm kind of torn between just doing Hugs and Kisses or doing Hugs, Kisses, Hugs, Kisses, Hugs, Kisses all the way on the tag. I think I'm just going to do one of each, but there's a design option for you. I've been having a lot of questions lately about when the online store is opening. It's opening in a few weeks, so the end of August, and you'll be able to purchase all of these products that I'm using. Well, the Tag Buddies and the And Sentiments and Dies, those will be available at the end of August in the stores. Watch out for that, and if you haven't signed up for my newsletter yet, you'll want to hop over to catherinepooler.com. You can get on my newsletter. That is the best way to stay up to date and also get tutorials and downloads and things like that that I don't share anywhere else. So we'll just add this to the tag. Notice I have a little spot of Versamark on there accidentally, but we're hiding that with the And. I'm adding some mounting tape to the back of the die to pop it up. I also added a couple gold hearts. I cut them with the two U's. I almost said U2. Do you guys love U2 like I do? You know, when I was 17 years old, I won tickets to go see U2 on the radio, and I remember squealing and screaming because I was so excited, and the DJ on the other end was like, Okay, honey, let's calm down. It's just you 2 tickets, but I'll never forget that. Anyway, the 2 used dies will also be available at the end of the month. Thank you so much to Gail for the inspiration today. I hope you guys are inspired too. If you're going to use any of these techniques or ideas to springboard your next project, leave me a note below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. That's all for now. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you again soon.